Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Delegates to the National Convention of the Labour Party in Nnewi, Anambra State on Wednesday re-elected the embattled national chairman of the Labour Party, Julius Abure, and some party officials for another 4 years tenure. That is despite the protestations by the Nigeria Labour Congress. You realize that the Nigeria Labour Congress has been very vocal about its desire to see that Abure was shown the door. The thing got to a head when the Nigerian Labour Congress, against normal convention of politics, had to picket the national headquarters of the Labour Party. And they did everything they could to stop the convention from taking place. In fact, the Nigerian Labour Congress also wrote to the Independent National Electoral Commission not to be part of the convention, not to monitor the convention. But despite all that they did, the convention went ahead as planned by Abure. Now, at the convention and after the convention, the document that was signed by Abure as the national chairman and Omar Farouk as the national secretary, the Labour Party took some very clear and strategic decisions, one of which was that the presidential ticket of the party is reserved for Peter Obi in 2027. And you know that Peter Obi was the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election. So what the party did is to say that they have given the Peter Obi right of first refusal. That's what the convention agreed. The right of first refusal is given to Peter Obi. Unless if Peter Obi didn't take it, then the another person can take it. But it's reserved for Peter Obi. And they say that this is because of Peter Obi's antecedent before, during, and after the 2023 presidential election. So that is why he was seen to have all it takes to continue to be the national leader of the party and to be the presidential candidate of the party in 2027. Of course, the party also, the convention also passed a vote of confidence on the governor of Abia State, Alex Otti, saying that they are happy about the way the direction he's taking Abia State. Of course, there is no doubt about it. Abia State governor is perhaps the best performing governor in Nigeria today in terms of every dimension you can look at it. If you had to take an opinion poll of the ratings of governors in Nigeria, there's no doubt that Otti will be on top. So the convention passed a vote of confidence in him because he has performed excellently well so far. And also they said that in 2027 they recommended that Abia State gubernatorial ticket should be reserved for LXOT. Okay. Now, this is basically, to me, the key issues from the convention. The other ones are issues that are going to play out later. Because I can tell you for free that this is not going to be the end of the matter, because there is a high wired agenda to destroy the Labour Party. I don't think that what Abure did by returning to power will stop it so far. So I see a situation where there will be several court cases. So Abure should get ready, because both the Nigerian Labour Congress will certainly head to the courts to challenge the convention that was held at Nnewi on Wednesday. They are not going to allow it just like that. But whether they have the tenacity to go ahead and press the court matters until it gets to the Supreme Court is a different story altogether. But given the fact that it appears that the APC and Bola Ahmed Tinubu are interested in what is going on in the party, in the Labour Party, getting funding for them, for those who want to destabilize Labour Party using the courts, may not be difficult for them. But the truth of the matter remains that Labour Party and NLC had to find an amicable way of resolving their differences. Because if they don't, like I said in previous video, Peter Obi may have no alternative but to leave the party, because that is the way it is. Because Labour Party as it is today, that it is still breathing and raising shoulders, is because of Peter Obi. The Nigerian Labour Congress can say all they like, that they formed the party and all the blah 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 they have been talking about in recent time, because they see Peter Obi lifting the party beyond their widest imagination. They have come out to now claim it's their party. The truth of the matter remains that it is Peter Obi that made this party what it is today. And if they mess it up, if Abure and the Nigerian Labour Congress cannot resolve their matter, if Abure and the Trade Union Congress cannot resolve their matter, and at the end of the day, the party may have to pay the price by Peter Obi leaving it. Let us see what they will be dragging about again. Because it is Peter Obi that gave it weight. It is the obedient movement that gave Labour the weight that it has been carrying, to show that it is also a formidable opposition party in Nigeria that could be reckoned with. So I see a lot of legal firework, and it's going to come from several dimensions for Abure. Not just the Nigerian Labour Congress. Don't forget that already people like Abayomi, Arabambi, they are waiting in the wings. There are several court cases they had against Abure's administration. They are not going to rest, because even their own politics dependent on what they will do to ensure that Labour Party is not in a position to challenge the ruling party in the next election. Because you can see that Abayomi Arabambi, Lamidi Apapa, all these people, they claim to be Labour Party members, but as far as in the last 1.5 years, They have shown clearly that they are not loyalists of the Labour Party. Anything that can undermine Labour Party and undermine Peter Obi, these guys are ready for it. So wait for their response. They are going to react about this national convention, and they are going to go to court. So it is not yet to huru for Abure. Abure himself is a lawyer. He should know better. It is not yet to huru for him. The 4 years he had been given by the delegates. Because there are those who are coming up to challenge that convention, to challenge how the delegates were selected. So many things are going to come up. So he should be ready to be able to defend his emergence as the national chairman of the party for the next 4 years. As for Peter Obi's getting the endorsement for 2027, I'm yet to see the reaction of Peter Obi to this endorsement, but nobody can take away the fact that if there is anyone that deserves endorsement to contest under the Labour Party ticket in 2027, it is Peter Obi. Because Peter Obi is the one that made Labour Party what it is today. And Peter Obi is also somebody who has national appeal. He has both national, regional appeal. He is somebody who has the kind of personality that any party that is seeking for power need to pick such a leader to lead them. So Peter Obi's endorsement to me is not new, but it is not something that Peter Obi cannot do away with. It can be an entrapment for Peter because they endorse him. Then they can do all kinds of rubbish they like in that Labour Party and he will condone it. No. Because Peter Obi's name is already a household name in Nigeria. And it's not just being a household name in Nigeria. There are people who are household names in Nigeria for their notoriety, not for anything positive. There are those who are nationwide known leaders. They are known for their corruption. They are known for their, doing things unlawfully. They are known for their bad records. But Peter Obi is known nationwide for integrity, accountability, transparency. So it is a badge. These are the badge of honor or characteristics that Peter Obi possesses that makes him the darling of the Nigerian people, more than any other presidential candidate in the last presidential election. So he is somebody who epitomizes the best of what Nigeria should look like when the best are allowed to run it. So his endorsement to me is a good thing, but let Abure and co not think that they have used that to entrap Peter Obi, because Peter Obi can leave Labour Party at any time if Abure-led Labour Party did not resolve their matter with the Nigerian Labour Congress in particular. Because I know that Nigerian Labour Congress, if you remove those who are working for APC and Tinubu there to scatter the party, if you remove them, there are people there who are level-headed, who are likely to make peace, to ensure that things return to normalcy in the Labour Party. Abure should continue to liaise with those people, continue to interface with them. But there are those that you just can't negotiate with. You just have to fight them out in the court and be ready for them, because they are not going to relent until the Supreme Court take care of them. We are talking about Abayomi Arabambi. We are talking about Lamidi Apapa. These people are all repentant Baptist, Bola Ahmed Tinubu's people in Labour Party. So they're not going to relent. They're not going to stop until they see what they can do to undermine Peter Obi in the Labour Party, and in the process strengthening Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because what in their own calculation is to weaken Peter Obi, and whatever weakens Peter Obi will strengthen Bola Ahmed Tinubu. In those ones, there's little Abure can do about them. All he can do is to fight them out in the court. And you know the way the court in Nigeria is. Only God knows where in the end the court will lean. So that's the danger. But whatever may be the case, the endorsement of Peter Obi as a candidate is well-founded. Nobody can dispute that. In fact, several political parties should come together and endorse Peter Obi as their presidential candidate in 2027, including the People's Democratic Party. Because none of them have the individual that has the integrity, the support of the masses to be able to upstage Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What Peter Obi needs is coalition of political parties coming together to say, look, enough is enough with the All Progressive Congress. Enough is enough with the Tinubu administration. These people have messed up the economy of Nigeria. They have spread hardship. Under their leadership, Nigeria became the poverty capital of the world. Under their leadership, the Naira got to 2,000 Naira to the dollar. It's only now it's coming down. Even as it's coming down, it has not even gotten down to the pre-Tinubu days. Because for it to reach the level that people can begin to talk about, say, okay, perhaps they are trying. Let the value of the Naira to the dollar return to the Buhari days. Under Buhari, it was 460 Naira to the dollar on the official window, the IE window, import and export window. While in the black market, it was revolving around 750 Naira to the dollar. So Tinubu should be able to bring it down to 460 Naira to the dollar, if it is possible. But the way they are managing the economy may be difficult. So they have mismanaged the economy. They floated the Naira. They removed fuel subsidy without enough consideration for each impact on the Nigerian people. And today Nigeria has become a palliative nation. Everything is now palliative, and the palliative don't even get to the real people that needs it. So if the opposition in Nigeria is serious about grabbing power in 2027, Peter Obi should be the arrowhead of that charge to take back Nigeria from the APC and from Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And all these other political parties, PDP, Labour Party, and all whatnot, they should all coalesce around Peter Obi to challenge the APC. And I can tell you for free, if the election is free and fair, Peter Obi will beat Bola Ahmed Tinubu hands down. Peter Obi will beat APC hands down. That's fact. Because there is no reasonable Nigerian under the hardship in the country that in a free and fair election that will vote for APC. Forget about those who are talking about primordial sentiment that people voted for religion. people voted for ethnicity. It is not true. If not that they rigged that election, you will discover that even the Southwest didn't vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu the way people are imagining. I'm telling you the gospel truth. If that election was not rigged, has been alleged, even the Southwest, their vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu and what have you will not be as you think. So if there is free and fair election, Peter Obi will beat Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because there is nothing that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to do that is different from what he's already doing now. There's no magic wand he's going to do between now and 2027. This economy is already in the doldrums. That's a fact. They're only looking for who to blame. And when the blame should be on them, because they failed to do the right thing. That's it. They failed to do the right thing. Because if they do the right thing, like Peter Obi said, moving the country from consumption to production, increasing productivity, reducing appetite for foreign goods, reducing appetite for foreign travels, the country will be better for it. But their lifestyle doesn't indicate that. They imported SUVs from Japan, spending millions of dollars when they should have gotten SUVs from Innocent Motors or from Peugeot Assembly, Nigeria. So, can see that there is nothing they're going to do any different. They will continue to pretend that they are managing the economy well until 2027, and then they will wipe out ethnic and religious sentiment. But even that won't help them, because if it is ethnicity and religion, they would have won easily if Nigerians wanted to go that direction without rigging. But despite the playing up of ethnicity and religion by Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the APC in 2023 presidential election, they still have to do otherwise just to be able to win, because religion and ethnicity couldn't give them the vote. That's what many people believe. Yes, if religion and ethnicity was the magic wand they will use, or the silver bullet, why do they then need to manipulate the election, as it was alleged that the election was manipulated? It is because despite playing ethnic and religious card, they are not sure they will get it. That was why the presidential election results, they couldn't, INEC shut it down from transmission. They told Nigerians that the election will be transmitted live, real time. On the D-Day, when they saw the wave of Peter Obi, the portal was, the transmission was shut down. And I didn't make this thing up. Lai Mohammed, Minister of Information, says so, that INEC deliberately shut it down. And Lai Mohammed said it was because they were fearing cyber attack. But there was never any cyber attack that was reported. So they didn't have to do all that despite playing up ethnic and religious sentiments. So it therefore means that if there are truly free and fair election in Nigeria, Peter Obi is the man to beat, just as in 2023. So will it be in 2027. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.